Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish and welcome to the Artist Haven. And this live stream, it is Artapalooza. Yay! And I need to get my stream thingamabobby fixed up so I have all my sound effects again. But that is a challenge. You know, it's not a challenge? Having awesome friends that come onto your live stream and hang out with you. And we have some of my favorite people in the whole wide world here with us tonight. We have Sue Ashworth, Denise Pittman, and Julie.
It's me, Julie.
Exactly. And Miss Clara is in the chat. Hello, Miss Clara. So tonight we are going to hang out. We are going to be creating stuff. Unless you're me, I am going to be going through and sorting a bunch of stuff that I have in this bin that I want to use for something else. And trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So if you have any creative ideas and how to bust your stash, that sounds really kind of like not. That sounds very Burt Reynolds.
Painful.
Painful.
Very painful.
Well, how to get rid of this stuff? That, not get rid of, but how to utilize the things that you don't really know what to utilize them for, and you know, upcycle. Is that a better word than busting someone's stash?
Put them away for a rainy day.
When I was younger, there was a whole other meaning to stash, and you'd have a stash box to keep your stash in. And so when you say that, it cracks me up.
There is that stash too. You know, paraphernalia involved and other such accoutrements, shall we say?
Yep.
So.
No, really, it's just for hair decoration, and the feathers are pretty.
I remember when I found one of those in my dad's stash.
Uh-huh.
Hair, because I'm like, oh, it's pretty, it's a feather. And my dad just kind of rolled his eyes. You could hear what he was saying with his eyes, really. And now
to be so naive.
In the ass I was when I was a kid. Even though I didn't try. I was naive. I didn't know. I was like 7.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know those things when you're like 7.
Right. I know. I was the same way with my aunt. My aunt was all into that stuff. So, yeah, when I found it, and then being a child of the 80s, it was a thing to wear those things in your hair underneath. You remember your little headbands that you had, you know, the little braided headbands and stuff we'd wear. And then you would clip those, you know, leather strands with the feathers dangling from them. You would clip that to your little headband, and it would look cool. You know, we didn't think anything about the whole other side of what they were actually used for. We were so young, so naive.
And then
young
we
and
just
dumb.
played. When we did know what they were used for, then we just played dumb and pretend that we did it.
Yep.
So that way we went around always prepared.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Sparkle's in the chat. Hey, Sparkle.
Hey, Sparkle.
Hello.
Okay, so I gotta find a home for those.
Oh.
So some of these are projects that I started and never finished. So those, I have a whole box of projects.
I have a whole studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to downsize a lot. So.
Well, I've got a piece of Nara that I was testing colors on, so I'm just going to mess around with it and see if I can actually create something out of it.
I mean, this is going to be a cool book if I ever get it done, you know. That's really cool. But yeah, put that back in the Because I have them all in these little, like, oops, I hit my microphone. Sorry, guys. These little folder things. So they're all like contained. They're all like together, but my box runneth over. That's what she said. I told you I need to get
more and more into that hole.
I need. This is what happens when Tish goes without vaping for a week.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
You trying to quit? Wow. Nice.
Kind of. Not really.
I still haven't got mine.
Just haven't gotten to the store to get more.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I still haven't gotten mine down to 0 yet.
I probably could go to 0 if it weren't for the fact that I need the nicotine to help me focus. It's been kind of my crutch, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
My ADHD is running amok.
I got you. Angela. Hi, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Oh, it's an Artapalooza shenanigans.
Yay.
Fest. There we go. That's the word I wanted to use. I was trying to think of a PG-13 word.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
And Evelyn.
Is Evelyn here too?
Yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
Well, there will be a special Artapalooza next week. I don't know how special it'll be, but we'll see how.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got most of this stuff already out. Yay! Okay, cool. So this can go in a different thing. There we go. Is that my notification for my own live stream? If it is, I'm gonna be a little put out.
That happened to me last week.
Well, that was my other thing. I'm like, I want to watch your guys' premieres, but I don't get the notification until after the premieres are over.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to do like Emily D. Baker and create an app just for notifications for different premieres and live streams.
I got to meet MD.
You lucky bee.
And got to hang out with her and talk with her, and she is just a ball full of energy, and I love her. And I said, "How do you do it?" And she's like, "I don't know."
she just seems, she's like a best friend in my head, you know?
Yeah.
And if that makes any sense, it's like I've never met her, but I've talked to her during her streams and stuff, and just totally fangirled out as soon as she mentioned my name one time for one of my comments. And I was like, she said my name. You know, and it just, if I ever met her in person, she'd probably think I was the biggest freaking dork on the face of the planet. It's like she's of the same mind, and it's just, I feel so connected with her, and that's why I kind of fangirl, because I just like, oh my god, another person who thinks like me, you know, in song and movie form, you know, and memes and gifs, man.
Well, see, I got my fangirl. I didn't fangirl over her though, because for work she came on and we had a conversation then too, and then last Vid Summit we had a conversation, but I never got a picture with her. I said, "This year, can I at least get a picture with you?"
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Yes, of course," and that's what we took a picture.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's so cool.
Aww.
Yeah, I'd be making that into like a 24 by 36 portrait and hanging it in my studio wall. That's just because I'm a dork.
You know what the coolest thing about my job is, other than helping content creators and helping my team help content creators, is the fact that I get to hang out with Rob Wilson and Travis McPherson and Jeff Mendez and and we photobomb each other, and it's epic. Because it's Because when you can have work with the coolest people like that I get to work with, I have the pleasure to work with. I mean, hang on, let me see if because I was just taking a picture with Jeff, minding my own business, just taking a picture with Jeff.
Uh-huh.
And hang on, it's in here somewhere.
I know, Evelyn. I saw that too. It popped up on my screen too. I was like, what? We're in the middle of a live stream. What are they doing? Cutting in with commercials. But I guess that's a thing now.
It is a thing, and it's supposed to, it's either I set it at 30 minutes or or they pick it. It's one or the other. So I set it at 30 minutes, and that's the best I can do.
Okay.
So I try and think, because otherwise they'll bombard you every 15 minutes with an ad, and I don't.
Wow. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Green room.
Hey, Larry.
Hey.
Hey, it's here.
This is awesome. Look at everybody in the chat. Yay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Angela.
Oops. I'm bleeping myself out. See, there's me and Jeff and Rob Wilson in the back photobombing us.
That's hilarious.
Rob's funny. He's a lot taller. He's a lot taller than I thought he was.
Yeah?
So, yeah. He's probably one of the sweetest, most genuine guys I've ever met in my life, like for real.
That's cool.
Okay, let's see what's in here. This looks like shenanigans.
How pretty is this coming along? I'm liking this.
Gorgeous. I'm watching you instead of doing my thing.
Okay. Oof. It's been cold.
Yeah, I'm making these for a future video. So I'm trying to get a bunch of these kind of made up
That's kind of
so
what
that
I'm
I can use them.
I feel that. Like you're just like preemptive strike.
Yeah, it's like it's like using your old scrap UFO for other things kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just kind of messing around making these, and then I'm gonna do something later with them.
Cool.
Yeah, should be fun. There we go. You guys see that pattern? I don't know. It's got a lot of it's got a lot of metallics in it, so it's pretty shimmery. Hopefully it's not too much glare on it. But I love that pebbly look you get from the stamper.
Yeah. Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, and it was just test pattern before, with the stripes and stuff with the sepia, and I think I was testing sepia, slate, patina, and I can't remember what the other color was. Maybe mushroom, maybe.
Ooh.
And meadow. I think meadow was in there too, but I was just testing them out because I had just gotten them. And I tested them out and I thought, I don't want to waste the paper. So what else can I do with it? And yeah, this is what I'm doing, and it's going to be used for something pretty cool in an upcoming video. Yay.
Yay.
Well, Evelyn asked, was that in Texas? And if you're talking about the pictures, yes, that was in Dallas. Actually, I think it's Irving Convention Center is where Bid Summit is at. I will be there next year. So I'm in the works and doing something else right around that same time. So we'll see how things are going. Art by Sparkle says, Janice, I like what you're doing. And she also asked, Julie, did you say it's mirror sheet?
No, this is Nara. This is just really super thin. Paper. Yeah, really super thin Nara paper. Oh gosh, let me find the package. It is 180. Yeah, it's 180 micron, so it's really lightweight. And it's a 12 by 9. And yeah, it's called Narrow Light. And I like it. It doesn't stain like some Yupos do. So I'm really becoming a fan of this Narrow stuff. Yeah.
I love it.
I know a lot of people like the Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Legend Yupo, and I like it too. Don't get me wrong. It's this brand, or Legion. Is it Legion or Legend?
Legion, I think. Yeah.
Okay, I can't. Help me read. Hooked on Phonics didn't work for me.
Went to Minnesota Public School.
Yes, but it's good. But it stains easier than the Nera does. So yeah. So
Hooked on Phonics.
oh, Trisha, hi.
Oh,
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has. Okay, so now what do I want to do with I have that one done. I wasn't expecting it to get that pretty that quickly. To where I was like, oh, I want to stop.
she's usually having to work for it.
Yes.
Especially the thinner paper, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this is the same paper here. I just cut it in half. So
I have to go in a different thing. Look at these are I brought these from Anoka. That's how old these are.
oh wow.
I thought I had these. These were in a box.
Yeah, you need to come up with a project to show what you're going to do with them.
I already have like 15 projects in my head right now. It's just narrowing it down to doing just one.
Can't do just one.
Yeah, it's like potato chips.
It's which one do I start with is basically what I'm trying to say.
Right.
I am gonna there is a thing in process right now where I'm gonna take 15 minutes a day, at least 15 minutes a day, I'll have my camera set up or whatever I'm using to record, whether it's my phone or my webcam or whatever, and then 15 minutes a day I'm going to record and just 15 minutes every day. I'm going to do some mask projects too, some mask making projects and just different things. Now that I actually have a studio back again, and my health is better and my mental health is better.
Cool.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for the last year or so. So
yeah, I know.
You got rid of a 180-pound tumor, so.
Yeah.
something like that.
She had a micectomy.
Something like that. Yeah, that's pretty close.
Oh goodness. Oh.
There's another thing that I say too, but it's not PG-13, so I'll just refrain.
Yeah, that's usually best.
So this is all the painting stuff. There's some paper in here. Okay. And this is all like when I first started getting my jelly printing going, and yeah, this is all like early jelly printing stuff. So this is gonna go in collages and stuff.
Okay.
Like some of my mask making projects. I bought these containers. Okay, you can call me whatever you want to call me, crazy, whatever. I don't care. But I saw these containers. Right, yeah, that's my foot. Well, she thinks
cat attack.
she thinks the zone underneath my desk is her zone because as soon as I move the chair, she goes and hides underneath there. But anyway, I got these containers at the Dollar Tree, and they stack up really nice and fit on my shelf really nice because they fit perfectly widthwise on my shelf. And so this has been, I got like 6 of them, so it was like under $10. And I've been sorting my papers out like, okay, this is like deli printing art stuff, and then I've got like book pages and other stuff in another one, and just different, and like scrapbook paper in another one, and I have them all labeled, and that way I can just pull out what I want, and these are just like the little scrap pieces, but they stay nice and neat.
Okay.
I
Very nice. Angela. Angela's killing me. She says, my Chrisectomy was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yes, Sparkle.
And yes, Sparkle, the other person is no longer a part of my life, and I refuse to really discuss it because it's not worth my time.
Yeah.
He's no longer in the picture.
Yep.
And
we're
free of it.
We got the eyes on the road in front of us. We're not looking in the rear view.
Nope,
Thank you,
nothing
Sparkle.
Really?
cool ever happens in the rear view.
Look at what I put in my little scrapbook page.
Oh,
But look at what I just put on there.
Hang on.
I can't see it. Let me see.
I know, that's why I'm saying
try to
hang on,
get
because I can't see it either. There we go. Don't look back. You're not going that way. That's exactly it.
Oh, wow.
That's so
What do they
funny.
call that? Serendipitous? Yeah, serendipity.
Yep. That's so funny.
That is, wow.
Rhea, you're going to be in a world of hurt when I kick you. Because you're going to startle me when you do that, and then I'm just going to react. And I don't want to kick you. I don't want to hurt you. But it will happen if you keep biting my foot.
Yeah.
You sound like me. I tell the animals, don't make me be mean to you.
That's what I have to do. Okay, I'm going to try and get her
Like
out.
I'm not trying to be mean to you. Stop it.
Rhea,
Oh, thanks, Sparkle.
you little turd ball. Come here.
Yeah, I got cat bites in all my toes.
Well, she's not a little kitten anymore. She's a big pain in my butt now.
Good kitten.
Aren't you? Come here. Come here. You want to be a pain in my butt? I'm gonna make you a pain in my butt. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Say hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
What a pretty face.
She's looking.
What
Oh, my
a-
goodness.
Oh, she's such a pretty little thing.
Rescue me! Either that or send vape juice because she's having conversations with me that are inappropriate.
Oh my gosh.
She's
Yes.
she makes me laugh. Because it's funny because I'll be laying there and it's been cold, so I let her lay in bed with me because I'm not mean. And I let her lay with me, and she's just, hanging out there. And I move my foot, and she attacks my foot, and so I raise my foot, and she jumps off the bed. And I'm like, well, what did you expect? She kind of comes up again. I said, are you ready for round 2?
Thanks, Sparkle.
Can we get a close-up of Sue? I want to see. What are you working on?
Yep. Hang on. Here we go.
I'm working on Christmas coasters. I've got 2 Christmas markets coming up, so I'm just doing a wreath at the moment.
Nice. That's pretty.
And we've got Christmas trees
Pretty.
and holly
Nice.
and holly.
Oh,
So
cool.
people are going to be able to mix and match or get the
Right.
same. So hopefully this plan works. We had our Halloween twilight market the other day and discovered that there was another girl there that can't think for herself and took one of my ideas. And yeah.
Oh, that's not
So,
cool. Art
and then I
thieves
found
suck.
out she didn't sell a thing at the market and I sold what she stole. So
There you go.
Well, yeah.
That's why they say, imitation is the best form of flattery, but be careful, it can bite you in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, her son came over as we were packing up and saying, "Oh, how did you do? Mum's not happy she didn't do anything." And I was like, "Well, yeah, we did okay."
Uh-huh.
And then she had the gall to come over and ask me how to do stuff.
Oh. Ow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not when you're trying to be competition and stuff. I mean, that's just kind of it's not cool.
I honestly, I would have. I don't know how you handled it, but I don't believe in competition. I believe in collaboration, and I'd be like, well, how would you want to do it? What do you want results like? You can't do it like me because my hands are different than yours. And approach it that way, and make it a positive
Well, I
thing.
told her,
as it can be.
I told her who I watched to get my ideas from and how to do things. I told her I learned, she wanted to know how to get cells. And the moment she said she uses JR Ocean Coat, I was like, well, that's just to make oceans. And it's like, yeah, it gets the cells. And I said, no, cells depends on what paste you use, what transparents you use, the dyes, all the different pigments. That's how you get your cells when you intermix them. So then she wanted me to basically tell her everything and not have the satisfaction for working it out for herself.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
and that's where you have to draw the line and say, I found the information myself, or I spent a decade learning this, so there's no way that I can tell you. You just got to learn it for yourself.
Right.
And some people will get it and some people won't,
Yeah. Then she looks at me and she says, "You're an artist, aren't you?" And I went, "Yep." Basically, she's one of these people that's seen someone do something and jumped on the bandwagon. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I did sell one of my turntables.
Nice.
That's awesome.
One of my Lazy Susans. My black one.
Sue,
yeah.
Sparkle wants to know where you got the coasters.
IKEA.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I thought it was IKEA, but I wasn't sure.
Hang on.
I can't remember shit. Jeez.
There you go.
I can remember shit.
Right
I just can't remember everything else.
I can't remember shit. I can't remember shit.
Although,
I can't remember shots. I can't remember anything.
Be very aware, Sparkle. There are two sizes. There's an 8 and a 10 centimetre. I don't know what that is in inches. Sorry, but
10 centimeters would be 4 inches.
Yeah, and the other one's 2.5-ish, I think. So be very aware. There are 2 sizes. Yeah, so roughly. So to compare the sizes, there. You can't really see. Hang on, let me sit back down again. that's the size comparison. One fits inside the other. So,
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Big
That's something you
difference.
could, yeah. Sparkle would do that really well.
Yeah. She makes some really good, especially military coasters
Yeah,
and
yeah,
trivets and stuff.
yeah.
She's great at those.
I like
Inspiration from
these
Artapalooza.
because
Yep.
you can pour the resin into them and you don't have to worry about lining them with cork because they're made from cork.
Oh, far out.
There you go. Just eliminate that step altogether.
Right.
We don't need it.
We don't need no stinking cork. we were both thinking it.
You and your cork.
And then,
Ma.
yeah.
Oh gosh,
And
now I got
over here
the SNL cork sucker.
Oh my gosh. Visual.
Yeah, the SNL cork sucker stuck in my head. Boy, try
I
to
have
say
no idea
that
what
3
you're
times.
talking about, but okay, I'll Google it later. Because that's usually what happens when you do things like that to me, Julie. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll Google it later.
Yes, do. It's funny. It's a funny skit.
Yeah.
I've been really kind of disappointed in Saturday Night Live, though, for the last, 10 years or so. So I haven't really watched it. That's why I don't know. But there was a certain person that needed to watch it all the time, even though that sort of said person would fall asleep all the time while watching it. But, no judgment. No judgment. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the party.
Yeah.
I'm here for the party.
And, shenanigans. Because that's what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be peeling the vinyl off of my RV. I know. Don't hate. Don't hate. I'm peeling the vinyl off of the RV because I am going to have it painted, and we are going to have people do little pieces of artwork and do different things. So it's a roving piece of art. That's basically what it's going to be. And if RV parks want to be a bunch of a-holes, let them. Because I will probably have other people lining up to allow me to park in their driveway even. Because I'll be like, oh gosh, come stay with me. And I know about you because of your YouTube channel and blah, blah. But yeah. So I throw no shade at anybody. You do you, boo. You do you. Okay. I think I got most of the sorted out now.
It is taking forever for my inks to dry tonight.
Is it humid?
So,
yeah, but not to the point where I'm beading up too bad.
You shouldn't beat it up at all. Oh, bead it up. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, bead. The little sweat beads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just ignore me. It's all good.
No,
everybody else does.
So no sparkle, they weren't primed. These guys at the back, I painted the base with just acrylic paint. I find you don't need to. You just pour the resin straight into them when you've painted them up, or you just mix in different coloured resins and pour them in and swirl them around, and yeah, it's like a mini canvas. The world is your oyster. Do what you may.
I like that.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, just dry. Excuse me. Hope that wasn't too loud in everybody's ears. My goodness.
Oh no, I'm just deaf in my left ear now. Thanks.
Sorry.
I just thought of another
God,
idea I
I'm
can
just-
use.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
like I said, allergies are bad tonight. Need to go take a. I need to go take a Benadryl, but I know it'll knock me out. I'm really sensitive to Benadryl.
Me
So am
too.
I take like a half a dose and I'm out for at least a day. That's why I don't take them
Yeah.
very often.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like really, 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 really sick.
Yeah. If I'm getting a really bad eczema flare up where I'm getting the blisters on my hands and in between my
Ugh.
fingers and stuff,
Yes.
then I'll take it. Then it's like, yeah, I have to take it to get the blistering to go down before I get little infections in the blisters that pop and stuff. But yeah. Otherwise, I try to avoid it altogether. And if I take two, I get the adverse effect where I'm kind of like, hey, Matt, where I'm kind of like twisting it within my body. It's just, it gives me just a horrible, weird feeling. And I can't handle it if I take two of them. Yeah.
Me too, they're small.
Ooh, sorry. Didn't mean to bump
That's
you.
me and chocolate chip cookies.
Yep, they're small. Me too.
They're small. I'm actually looking up. There was a cookie that my grandma used to make, and it was made. I want to say it was made with like Special K cereal or something like that.
Okay.
Like cornflakes, but they had that different. They had a different flavor to them.
Yeah.
Huh.
What do they call haystacks?
No,
Like special, it's like Special
they
K
were-
cereal? The Special
Yeah.
K cereal? They were like the rice,
No,
a
the
rice
brown.
flake instead of a corn flake?
something
That's
like
what
that,
special.
but
Yeah, Special K is a rice flake instead of a corn flake, so they have a
that might be it.
kind of a cooler, crispier kind of
They have a
texture.
different texture and flavor.
Yeah.
But it looked like a cornflake, but it had different flavor. She used to make they were like Christmas wreaths. So she'd take them and she'd dye the marshmallow green, and then put the flakes in there, and then make little Christmas wreaths, and then 3 little hot, those little red hots, the little round ones. She'd use them as holly and put them on the
cinnamon
wreath, and they were
imps.
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red hot.
Yeah, cinnamon imps.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. So, anywho, that's I've been looking for a recipe for that. I found my Native American fry bread.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna make that. There's something else I was looking for.
Well, I blew that one. Darn it.
What'd you do?
Blow it.
Oh, no.
Paper towel.
Yeah, I put the paper towel down to get some of the heavy duty kind of sweat lines.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole puddle over here, I guess, wasn't dry enough yet. And I sucked that up too. And it was really pretty and wispy looking. I was like, arr, grr. Turn me into a pirate. Grr. Grr.
Guard.
Don't.
So there we go with that. This.
We gave Janice a giggle attack.
Oh my God. I don't know where the microphone on these ear things are, and I can't cover it up. I mute that. And
Okay. Your giggles are contagious. I love it when you get giggling.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what I said, Matt. Special K the drugs.
That's ketamine. That's not the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Jeez, get me demonetized, thanks. What
You're
music?
talking about Christmas trees, so that would actually be a K-hole. It's a repeat.
Oh no, Mr. Dale. Oh no.
Before Sparkle was asking what music is that, Janice? What music?
Oh, it's fake. It's just fake music. I bet if we tried to play this, it would probably sound like two cats screaming.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's just journaling.
The Navajo or the Cherokee, I don't know if you're talking about the Native American bread, but yes, they are completely different. And I do believe the recipe I use is Cherokee. Because
Is Cherokee the sweet one?
I learned Cherokee has yeast and baking powder in it.
I love Navajo fried bread. We get that here every once in a while.
I don't know if
we have a couple.
I just know that David was Cherokee. He's half Cherokee.
Yeah, we have I don't know what their recipe is, but it is so good. And then they piled lettuce on, it's like a big, not a taquito, tostada, where you got the refried beans and the lettuce and everything, and it's just, it's so delicious. Yeah, or you use the powdered sugar.
I don't use powdered sugar. I use a cinnamon sugar. But the cinnamon sugar I use is a combination of turbinado sugar, which is sugar in the raw, and brown sugar, cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of cardamom, and just a pinch of cloves. Just like enough to like that's it.
Cardamom.
That's my I'm from Minnesota. Of course we have to use cardamom. It's like a prerequisite. If you're from Minnesota and you don't use cardamom, or you don't know what cardamom is, then you're not from Minnesota. Then you don't.
Minnesota.
Minnesota, yes. Apparently they got snow, and
yep.
Because that shit ain't coming where I'm at.
What year was it? I think it was it 1987 is when I moved down here, I believe. And it was in October. It was like around October 26th or something. And the night before, there was a huge blizzard because I had to drive through it. I had driven from Akeley to Bemidji to go look for suitcases to finish packing to move down here. And yeah, we got out of the mall in Bemidji and it was a blizzard and we had to drive back.
Yeah, you have no choice.
And,
you have to
right. Yeah. And my mom was freaking out the whole time because it looked like we were going at warp speed in like Star Trek or something, because you got all the lights coming at you, but it's just snowflakes, big snowflakes flying into your windshield through the headlight. And it did. It looked like we were going warp speed in a space ship. And she was freaking out, slow down. You can't drive that fast in this. And I'm like, I'm fine.
Going 5 miles an hour? Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like, just calm down. It just looks like we're going fast because the wind is so bad.
Right. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I moved down here and so I left Minnesota. Yeah, I left Minnesota with a full winter coat, mittens, boots, scarf, stocking hat, got on the plane, landed in Denver. There was snow there. And then I come in, and as we're landing into Phoenix. As we're landing into Phoenix, the pilot comes on, we're heading here, It's a beautiful 86 degrees. And this was at 9:00 at night in October.
Oh my God.
86 degrees. It was like,
it's
what?
So wonderful.
Yeah.
So wonderful.
Oh gosh. So yeah, I start peeling my layers off.
next winter, it's probably next winter, I'll be in Arizona because there's so many places that I want to go. But I want to do it in the wintertime when it's actually not, hot as the devil's anus.
Yeah.
And I just, I don't want to deal with any of that. Because I can't deal with extreme cold and I can't deal with extreme heat. It's like anything between 50 and 80, I'm fine. Okay, 50 and 80.
Right.
That's to me is a normal temperature.
Right.
Anything above 80 or below 50, below 40. 40 I can do. I just dress in layers. I'm fine. I'm really fine even to like sub-zero. I just don't like it. So I just no. No. That's good. You have fun with that snow, don't you know?
Yeah.
I'm in a no snow zone.
Well, you could go back and forth between northern Arizona and southern Arizona.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
want to go to what's the one place Quartzsite.
There's a beautiful.
Isn't it Quartzsite? Quartzsite has like hot springs.
Okay.
Is it? I think it's Quartzsite. There's a place in Arizona that has hot springs. I want to go there.
Okay. You're probably going to have to hike 2 miles in to get to it.
No. Nope.
Okay.
There's a road that goes right out there. There's a guy that was in an RV just like mine. Actually, his was a little bit older. And
Evelyn's got a recipe. Evelyn's got a recipe. Fried bread, 2 cups all-purpose flour, 2.5 teaspoons baking powder, 1/2. Oh, that sounds really easy.
The one recipe that I'm trying to find has actual yeast in it, and you let it rise, and they have a little bit more of a yeasty flavor to them, and you can store them in the fridge and then pull it out and thwack it.
Well, I just screenshot that so I won't lose it. Thank you, Evelyn. Okay, that one's done. Now, what am I going to work on?
Crikey's, I have all this cool paper. Look at this. This is so cool. But I don't know what to do with it, but it's really pretty. It's translucent.
Oh, that is pretty. I like that.
I was thinking I could do window coverings like this, like make some vellum.
Yeah.
And do window coverings like that. At least in the summertime. In wintertime, you can't get away with that so much. So this is gonna go.
Where is my copper? I guess I could use mine.
You'll never catch me alive, copper. That'll always go. Every time someone says that, it'll always go through my head. Always. Until the day I die. But these are really cool too. Not that one. That one needs some love. See, some of these need some more love. Some of them are really cool. Yeah, that one needs more love. Okay. But I have so many bins of different. I mean, I had that white bin, and then I have a gray bin. Like those what are they called? For like when you go like the bus tables. You know those bins that they bus tables into.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's I have 4 of those, and one of them was just filled with random pieces of random paper, and it's just like all hodgepodgey. And so like just stacks of stuff like this. So I have it behind me, and I'm pulling things out and kind of going through things, and I've got some music because don't hate me, but I took there was at the thrift store there was a whole stack. I only took 2 of Baptist hymnals, And so
Okay.
and the binding was all broken, and it, they weren't in good condition. I mean,
Uh-huh.
so I'm using them for art. So don't hate me. I just don't want anybody to get mad at me for, being like, oh, that's a sacrilege.
Yeah.
Words on
You're
a paper.
desecrating it. You're desecrating something special.
When it shouldn't have been in a thrift store in the first place.
Okay. I'm just.
Anybody else save their paper towels?
Sometimes. Just depends
That's
what's
really
on
cool. Look at that.
them.
Uh-oh.
What are you going to use it for?
We lost
Get a Mod.
Janice.
We lost Janice.
Oh. You going to Mod Podge it to something?
I'm going to use it in a book somewhere, somehow.
Oh.
I have a whole bunch
okay.
of them. I have one like this one too, but it needs more love. It needs more paint. But you see, I just love the texture of it.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I'll actually put it on a painting, or a sculpture. I have a whole bunch of things that I have in my brain, okay? And I was never encouraged. And so...
Oh, that sounds fun, Sparkle. I love Tombstone.
Hang on. I have to look at the chat before I get attacked by the cat again.
Okay, this one needs a needle.
Now she's just eyeballing me.
I don't have one up here right now. So... Oh, it's almost 6 o'clock. I think I'm going to head out too, if you don't mind. It's been a long day. Wednesdays are always long days. So, I love you guys. Have a great evening. And this is the one I got done for tonight, besides the other paper in the beginning. But here we go. Yeah. And then here was the scrap paper that I kept pouncing on until I got something I liked. So, okie doke. Until next Wednesday, guys. Loves and hugs, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Awesome sauce. Jimmy said sorry for was dying and Kari was needing help. And yes, when I come to Arizona, which will probably be next winter, then I'll come to. I want to go to Arizona because there's, like I said, there's places I want to go, and then I'm also going to go. I want to go to Sequoia National Park. That's like a personal sojourn that I need to make. So, there's a long story that goes behind that, and I don't want to go into it right now. It's a long story.
Well, we
don't have all night. That and we're having fun, and it's kind of a sad story. So, but I'm really excited because I got a whole bunch of stuff gone through, and and now I have some semblance of order to things, kind of. I got this is my Christmas. I knew I had a Christmas folder. And this is my Christmas folder. This has all the different Christmas things that I was working on a couple of years ago. So yeah, there's a bunch of Christmas stuff in there, which is cool. And this is all just like blank white paper that just kind of got all discombobulated. So, yeah. And then I got all these papers. These are all art papers, sort of. So I got papers that I can use for art. I'm just going to throw that stuff away. I can go in there. And I don't know what this is. What is this? Donde es? Oh, that's all printables. Okay. I'm going to put this in here. because I don't have any other place to put it right now. And we'll figure out that stuff later. Just gonna go that. There we go. So these are all from when I lived in Anoka,
Yep.
and I know exactly what I'm going to do with them. I just got to find the stuff to do it with it, and the time and the patience. That's usually my biggest hurdle is time and patience. Okay,
I can relate to that.
I'll put all this back in this bin because we're moving tomorrow. And I say we because it's Rhea and I. Oh, that's okay. And these go up on the shelf. That water needs to get dumped out. Otherwise, I think we're good. I just need to move my bins that hold my lap, because over on this side over here, I have 2 bins stacked on top of each other, and that's where I put my laptop. Because those bins, when I move, go on this table, because it's all like supplies and stuff like that. But when I don't use them, I can use them as a table. So it's like twofold. And then I have a bunch of bins that are filled with projects that are halfway done, or I started it and I don't remember, I lost inspiration for it or whatever. So the next couple of months are going to be me going through those bins and saying, okay, guys, let's see what we got here. Let's pick a project and work on it for 15 minutes and see what happens.
I have a delivery.
All right,
I'll be back.
I was gonna say I'll let you go. We'll just call it a night tonight.
Okay.
I got a long day tomorrow, so I'm gonna try and get some sleep.
Bye.
Toodaloo! Thanks for joining us.
Love you. Mwah, mwah.
Remember, be
Give
kind
Clara
to
a
one another.
hug.
Peace, love, and happiness. I will.
Bye.